Out of this, a somber day for a Houston family as we remember Vanessa Guillen 1 year to the day after her disappearance. The Houston native was murdered by another soldier at Fort Hood. Natalie Ruiz shows us how the nation is honoring her today.
Murals like this one popped up in the wake of Vanessa Guillen's disappearance and murder. And now 1 year later, they serve as vigil sites to honor the Houston soldier that vanished. Her death sparked an outcry and shed a light on problems at Fort Hood. Her family said prior to her disappearance, Guillen told them she was being sexually harassed, but she feared retaliation if she spoke out. Months later, on June 30th, Guillen's body was found in East Bell County. Specialist Aaron David Robinson, the suspect in her killing, shot and killed himself the day after her body was found. Robinson's girlfriend, Cecilia Aguilar, was also arrested and is awaiting trial. Authorities say she helped Robinson bury Guillen's body. In the wake of the murder, the Pentagon replaced Fort Hood's leadership, ordered new training on sexual harassment, and promised change to protect other soldiers. Texas lawmakers have also pushed new legislation. The I Am Vanessa Guillen Act would change the way the military responds to sexual assault, harassment, and violence. And earlier this week, Texas legislators passed a measure that would recognize Vanessa Guillen's birthday, September 30th, as Vanessa Guillen Day in Texas. Guys?
Natalie Ruiz, hard to believe this was a year ago. All right, thank you. And a lot of events going on today. We're going to cover a lot of them, all of them on air, online, and on KHOU.com and the KHOU 11 mobile app.